a lot of flowers. You wish for you got laid. And it's my nose sticking, sharing, coming, side licking here with my best buddy.
Welcome back. You guys know how it works, and we have to do an even longer review than usual, because I missed yesterday. So, let's go ahead and jump in, shall we? First up, Nasty Patty. In this episode, SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs accidentally kill a health inspector, and now have to try and hide his body from the police. This is a very good episode, but I can't say it's quite great. Yes, I love the dark humor, and the highlight of the episode, SpongeBob dragging around the dead body and through the fog. That is ominous. It feels like a reference to old monster movies. That's super cool. My problem is that the inspector himself is a very flat, uninteresting, unengaging character. So it doesn't make me really care if he's getting all this abuse, because I don't care about him, and they didn't give me a reason to. There were some really funny gags in this episode, like, we interrupt your laughter at other's expense, and a couple other moments are really enjoyable, and I do like the ending, but outside of that, it's just a very good episode. It's borderline great, don't get me wrong, but it's one of those episodes I think is just a teeny bit underrated. Not underrated, overrated. I can't fucking talk today. A teeny bit overrated. So for that reason, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for the final verdict. And with that said, let's move on to Idiot Box. Alright, here we are at this episode, Idiot Box. In this episode, SpongeBob and Patrick buy a brand new TV just so they can sit in the box, and Squidward wonders how they're making all those noises. This is a very classic episode of SpongeBob. Like, this is one of the most well-known episodes out of Season 3, and it has a lot of fans, and a lot of people would like to call it in the top 20 of the entire show. I can't say that, but I can say it's definitely a great episode. I can't say it's quite a 10 out of 10 because A, it ends on a cringeworthy pun, and B, a few parts feel a little out of place. Like when SpongeBob and Patrick were doing the dancing while they were waiting for the box. That seemed a bit pointless. But there are a lot of great moments in this episode. I love the part where Squidward actually discovers his imagination, even though he's going to the dump. And the two highlights, the binocular gag with Patrick. That part always makes me laugh. And of course, the immortal meme, imagination. Classic line and a classic moment from a great episode. This episode is I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's almost a 9 if it weren't for the stupid pun and some moments feeling out of place. But outside of that, it's still a great episode, and it's earned all the praise it's gotten. But it is a little bit overrated. Okay, next up, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 4. Okay, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 4. In this episode, SpongeBob ends up getting a hold of Mermaid Man's utility belt, and he uses the shrink ray on everyone in Bikini Bottom. Problem is, he doesn't know how to turn them back, and he has to keep it hidden from Mermaid Man. This is a pretty good episode. It is very good. I can't say it's great. Is it better than Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 2 from Season 1? Yeah, absolutely. That episode was boring as paste on a wall. Can I say it's better than the first one? No. I can't say it's better than the first Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Heck, is it better than Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy 3? Well, according to my sheet here, no, because that one is a 9. This is not a 9, not 9 worthy anyway. There are some great highlights in this episode, though. Of course, the immortality that is Wumbo. You Wumbo, I Wumbo, he, she, me, Wumbo. I wonder what would fall from this height would kill me. And then the, what was the other one? Oh, when he was phasing through the wall. Sorry, I don't remember. When he did like a slow phase through the wall in the Krusty Krab, that was hilarious. But this one has a pacing problem. Because after the first two incidents when SpongeBob shrinks Patrick and Squidward, after that it kind of just goes and fast forward. And then doesn't really give much time or actual suspense to the plot, which it really could have benefited from. That being said, it is still a very good episode. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 for my final verdict. And let's move on to the final episode of the day, Doing Time. Alright, last episode of the day, let's get it done. Doing Time. In this episode, Mrs. Puff is finally sent to jail for one of SpongeBob's many crashes, as per usual. And now SpongeBob and Patrick are trying to break her out of jail. This is an episode that kind of just exists. It's good, but it's so confusing. It's one of those episodes that falls into the just good enough category, like SpongeGuard on Duty, for example. But, I mean, it's not a bad episode, but it's not, like, super good like everything else on this list. Everything else on this list has been, like, very, very, very high scores. But this one is kind of just good enough. There are some really good moments in the episode, though, whether it's, the highlight, "Hey, what you got against the melons?" And then the other one that always never fails to make me laugh, but I can't really put it as a highlight, is when they're disguised as rocks, and they get smashed by another prisoner after they try and talk to Mrs. Puff. And then there's the ending, which is a mind screw. Like, the ending of this episode is an absolute mind screw. So this is just another one of those episodes that falls into the just good enough. It's not really rewatchable, it's not really memorable, it's just good enough to work as season filler. So, final verdict for this one's going to be a 6 out of 10. And that's it. That is all the episodes we had to review today. Apologies for getting this done so late, but you know, when you get hooked on a Rocket League, that's what happens. So, might actually play some more once I'm done this review. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. The next one's coming soon. I'm gonna try to make it this afternoon. So, until then, thank you guys for watching. If you watched it 2 in the morning, I salute you. You are a soldier. Have a sponge-tastic day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Thank you.